Screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we are going to learn about switching between two windows. Okay. So here there are different tabs are there. Okay. So here we are in this the internet title is there. Okay, for that tab. And suppose there are some links are coming inside the website, and if you are clicking on that link, so another tab is getting opened. Okay. So suppose I am clicking here. Okay. Yes, so the another tab is getting open. Here it is shown, it is a new window. So after clicking on that, we are going here, but during an code, we have to come to this tab. Okay, so basically we are calling it is the switching between two windows. Okay, so for working on that, there are different there are two methods basically. One is window handle method, and another is window handles method. Okay, so suppose there are five tabs or five windows are open and we have to click on a particular window. So how we are going to do operation on that? Okay, so that part we are going to learn now. So firstly what we will do, okay, so just a minute, we will create one class for that. Okay, so I have written one code here. I will just explain this code and then we will create one class. Okay, and we will code there. Okay, so basically there is gate window handle method is here. So by using gate window handle, we are getting the string value for a particular window, or by using this gate window handle which gives a string return type, okay, string value for the window on which we are present. Okay, so we can say the current window for the parent window, we can say. Okay, so by using this we can get the basically the parent window. Gate window handle method gives the string, or by using gate window handle we can move to the parent. Okay, or the parent objects we can just work on that. So gate window handle is basically for the parent window. So parent window is nothing but this window. Okay, so after opening an or any url, the browser which going open, okay, so that browser will be the parent window. Suppose here we are searching for the google. Okay, so google opens this page, so this window is basically is a parent window. Okay, so yes, so by using gate window handle method, we are just inspecting all the elements, or we will be in the parent window. Okay, and by using gate window handles, okay, so there is another method which is gate window handles method. Okay, so by using gate window handles method, we will inspect all the windows which are present in the current browser. Okay, so here it is a browser open, and here it is five tabs are open. Okay, so we can say five windows are open. So by using gate window handles method, we are inspecting all the windows. Okay, and we are creating a set of that. Okay, we are writing a set of that in, and the local variable for that it is string. Okay, so because we are getting the string value of that particular window. Okay, so by using gate window handles, we are getting all the windows string parameters. Okay, string values we can say. So yes, so we will create one class for handling it. Okay, so we'll create new class, and I'm giving the name as window handle. Okay, window handle, I have created one class. Okay, now window handle, we will create one class. Okay, and inside this we will create one method. So suppose it's a public void, and I'm giving the same name, okay, as that of the class name. Control C, Control V, and after that I'm just writing a test, because it is a test case. This is the actual practice how we are giving the nomenclature. So just write the name of the class, and after that just write a test. Okay, and we will write here at the rate test. Okay, so we will import that. Yes, that we import it. Yes, then we will copy the code till this, just for launching a browser. Okay, yes, so here is the website. Okay, we will just launch this. So which browser or which url is opening, we will just verify is it correct or not. Okay, we just launch that. Yes, Yes, so this is the URL which we want. Okay, so it is opening correct. Okay, so a test case is also passed. Yes. So now what we have to do, we have to click here. Okay, so if we click here, so it will open another window. Okay, so yes, so we will inspect this click here element. Just right click on that and inspect it. So I'm just writing a X path by using this text. Okay, so the tag name is anchor tag, so is A, and we are inspecting by text. Yes, so we are getting it is one of one. Yes, so this is the XPath for this click function. Okay, so what we will do, we will just do the click operation on that. So it is a driver dot and element by dot XPath. Okay, and here we'll pass the XPath and we'll do the click operation. Yes. And we will just analyze that is it working or not just by executing once the click operation is working or not. Yes, it clicked. Now we can analyze that. After clicking on this click here button, we move to the new tab. Okay. So now we are in the child window, we can say. So this is the parent window and this is the child second window which is open. Yes. So here we have did that we clicked on the child window. Okay, and we switch to the child window. Now we have to come to the parent window. So how we are going to do that? So I'm just writing a parent variable. Okay, so parent variable, and inside that I'm just going to save the window handle. Okay, so it is driver dot get window handle method is there. Okay, so by using get window handle, we are just getting the parent window. Okay, and we are just writing a local variable for the parent, it is string. Yes. So now there is another method. It is driver dot switch to dot window. Okay, driver dot switch to dot window method is there, and here we will pass the parent. So on which window we have to switch? On parent window we have to switch. Okay, so for analysis purpose I'm just giving the weight here, so it is easy to see the your proper output. Okay, so I'm just giving the sleep weight dot sleep 4 seconds suppose. Okay, because what happens when we click on this link, we move to the child window, and now from the child window we have to come to the parent window. Okay, so what I have did here, so we are using, or we are just getting a window handle and storing in one variable, it is a parent. Okay, okay, so we are calling this a instantiation, we can also say. Okay, so we are storing that into the one reference variable, it is a parent, and we are just using one method driver dot switch to dot window, and inside that we are passing that parent. Okay, so now what should happen? From this child window, from the child window we should click on this parent window. Okay, so we will execute it. It is run as test ng test. So now we will click here on link. Yes, it is. We'll wait for the 4 seconds, and then it should move to the parent. Yes. Okay, so after 4 seconds we move to the parent window. Okay, but but from the parent window to the child window switching, we have to use the iterator. Okay, so suppose there are more than two tabs. Okay, so for that purpose, or more than one tab also we can say. So after clicking here we are directly move to the this tab, no problem. But what happen here, suppose there are four tabs are there. Okay, and currently we are here, and now we have to come to the parent. Coming to the parent, it is not an issue, we can directly use there is only one method, just like drive dot switch to our window, and the parent we will pass, so we can come to the parent window directly. But suppose from this window we have to come here, so it is difficult task. Basically we cannot execute by only single line of a code, we have to iterate all that means we have to get the string value for each and every tab or a window, we can say, and we have to compare it with the parent. Okay, and then we will switch to that window. So how we are doing that? Okay, so we'll write a code directly. So we will try it. So suppose I'm writing here, it is a child underscore or And right, we are taking the set, okay, set of all the windows. Okay, so there is a driver dot uh, get window handles method is there. Okay, so by using get window handles method, we can get all the tabs which are open on a single browser for it is a value in terms of a string. Okay, so here we will get a set of a string. Yes, so here we are getting the set of a string. Yes, so here all the string values, okay, for all the tabs which will be open, we will be get. Okay, now what we have to do, we will compare. Okay, we will compare that. Here suppose, okay, here is a parent window. Okay, here is a parent window and these three are the child windows. So now we are inspecting all the tabs. Okay, we are inspecting all the tabs and we will compare that. If the string which we are getting from this window handles is not matching with the parent window, then switch to that window. Okay, so just the sentence is little bit confused, but I will write a code directly. Okay, so here we will iterate it. Okay, so we are going to iterate. So we are using the iterator. Okay, iterator, suppose the reference variable is a itr, and we have to use set dot iterator. So here we use the iterator. We will import this. Yes, and here we have used the string. Yes, okay, and here we will use the while loop for the comparing. So it is itr dot has next. This is we have seen, right, in the Java how it is inspecting. Okay. So then itr dot next. Okay. Yes. So here we are getting one by one string value for all the windows. Okay. So suppose, and then we will just store it as a child window. Okay, so suppose child window as the reference variable we are considering here, child window. Yes, and return type or the local variable is string. Yes, so what we are doing, we are inspecting every tab. Okay, we are inspecting every tab now, and we are getting the string value for every tab. Okay, if we are here, okay, and we are getting the string value for that tab, just it here. Okay, so the first one is the parent window, these are the child windows. Okay, so suppose initially, suppose it inspected for this first window. Okay, so the string value which we are getting, it will be for the parent window. Okay, so what we will do, we will check the condition that if the string value from here window is not equal to parent, then switch to that window. If it is equal to parent, then there is no need to switch to the child, right? So we can't switch. Okay, so if it is not equal to, then we have to switch there. Okay, so just a minute. So what we will do, we will write the code here. Mm, if you can say the parent is not equal to, right, so you can say dot equals and child window. Okay, here is the equals, we have to use the not equal. Yes, if parent is not equal to the child window, okay, then switch to that child window. Okay, so we are using driver dot switch to dot window and child window. Yes, okay, so we will give just thread dot sleep. Okay, so here firstly we move to the child window, then again we move to the parent window. So I'm just giving the thread dot sleep here, thread dot sleep for 4 seconds for analyzing the output. Okay, now this is the code. Okay, this is the code which we have written for analyzing all the handles. Okay, how many windows are there. So from there we are saving all this handle into the set of the string. Okay, and that set of a string we are iterating one by one. Okay, we are iterating. Okay, and after iterating, we are getting in terms of the string, the output is in terms of a string. Okay, and that string value we are comparing with the parent string. Okay, this is the parent string which we have. So we are comparing the child string with the parent string. If these two are not equal, means we are we have to move to that child window. Okay, if these two are equal, that means it is a parent, we don't need to move. But if it is not equals, then we should move to that child window. So therefore what we have did here, if parent is not equal to child, then drive or switch to the child window. Okay, so here basically there are two windows on which we are working. So if there are more than two windows, okay, I will just tell you what we will be doing in that case. So I'm just executing this code now. So is it working or not? So firstly we are moving to the child, then we are coming to the parent, and again we are moving to the child. Okay, so yes, we have given the sleep, so it is it will be easy to analyze the output. Yes, it is to the child window, and now it will come to the parent. Yes, now it should again move to the child without clicking. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is the functioning between two windows. Okay, now what we can do. Okay, so here also we can use diode get title method also we can use. Okay, we have get text method also we can use, and if we are having the text of that particular window, so we can compare accordingly. Okay, likewise we can do, and we can switch there. So this is this you understood, right? How you are switching between parent and the child, both of you. Rushi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, great. Yes, so now we will, yes, so now we will learn about how we are reading a data from the web table. Okay, so I'm just creating a new class. Okay, so suppose read data, data from web table. Okay, data from web table. Suppose one. So this is the class we are creating, and we will create the one method for that. So public void, and we'll just copy this class name, and after that we'll just write a test. We'll write at the rate test. Is importing the test. Yes, so now we'll just copy the URL. This means launching of the launching code. We are just copying. We'll throw the declaration. Yes, and now we'll check that is it we are getting the same URL or not. Yes. Okay, so this is the same URL which we needed. So now we will write code for reading the data from the web table. Okay. So yes. So what we have to do, we have to save this one, that means first element. Okay, web table, or we have to create the XPath for that. So likewise we can get the all the elements. Okay, XPath for all the elements. Okay, so means now here we are not inspecting only one element. Okay, we are inspecting one element, but we are thinking that we need all these four element XPath or a wave elements. Okay, so how we can write that, I'm just showing you. Okay, so this is the table. So firstly we have to consider this table, then we will go inside that table. So I'm just writing it for the table. I'm just copying this id, so control C, and the tag name is table, and inside this we are passing the id. Okay, so this is the table one of one we are getting. Yes, so it is correct. Then inside this we have to go to this okay, so here you can see here there is a tr. Okay, then td. Okay, so tr is basically for the row. Okay, so if we write after that, suppose I'm writing after that is the tr. Okay, so here we are getting the five rows. Okay, so five rows we are getting. So suppose I'm just clicking. Okay, so means if we have to get the element from the row, so we have to write these xpath. Okay, and we will inspect all the elements. How we means we are going to create the list of the web elements. So in the earlier code which is we have used for the handles, here we have created the list of set of string elements, okay, string values, okay. But inside this, what we will do, we will just create the list of web elements. So suppose we have to inspect from the first column, so we will write it for the first one, and we will inspect all the four elements from that web table, okay. So now suppose I'm writing directly here td, so I think we will not get. Yes, we are getting, but here we are getting 24 elements, but we are having only four elements, okay. So why it is 24, just we'll press the enter where it is going, we will analyze, okay. Yes, so it is inspecting for every element, okay. So in that way also we can do that. If you have to inspect every element, so we can also inspect in that way, okay. But now we have to get the data from the first table, okay, first column only, okay. So we will write, so here it is td basically, and under the t body, okay. So I will write t body here. Still we are getting 24, I will write 1 here. Yes, so the first column we are saying, okay. So from this first column we are having now four elements, okay. So it is correct. So suppose I'm just entering, enter. Yes, so we are getting these four elements and we need that only, okay. So how we are writing a code for that, just a minute. So I'm just copying this x path, and here we can say list, okay. List of web elements, so it is driver dot find elements, okay. Driver dot find elements, and by dot xpath we are using here, we are passing the xpath. Yes, now you can see here, here we have used driver dot find elements method, not element method. Till now we have used the method is driver dot find element, right? Here, yes, here we have used driver dot find element, so it will inspect only one element. But by using driver dot find elements method, it will inspect more than one element, okay. So therefore we have inspected by using driver dot find element, because we are having four elements now, okay. And I'm just creating local variables, so you can see here, here we are getting the list of web element, okay. So list of web element we are getting by using driver dot find elements, okay. So many of the time interviewer asking our a question that what driver dot find element returns, okay. So return type of a driver dot find element and find elements method. So return type of find element method is web element, and return type of find elements method is list of web element, okay. So that we should be we should give the answer, okay, of that. Now here again we have to iterate each and every list, okay, and we have to get the data. So we are using the iterator here, iterator, and we can say here element and list dot iterator we have to use. We will import that from the java.util, and here return type should be the web element. Yes, so web element we are taking, then we will write the while loop, and inside that atr dot atr now we have used the element, right? So it is ele dot as a next, okay. And then we have to use I sorry element, element dot next. Yes, yes. So what we have to do, we have to get text, okay, from there. So here you can also use the dot get text method, dot get text method. Yes, and we have to store somewhere else, so we can suppose saying it is a last name, okay. We are storing in a last name, we'll take the local variable as a string. Yes, and we'll print that. So sys out, and we will print the last name. Now all the values from the first column it should get printed, okay. So I'm just executing it. So run as test ng test. Yes, it is passed. Yes, it is passed, and we got all the names from the column. So Smith, Back, Doy, and Conway. So we'll check that is it correct. Yes. Okay. So all the elements we got in a sequence. Okay. So in this way we are getting all the elements from the web table. That means we are reading a data from the web table. Okay. uh, and one more thing, what we are doing in that case, suppose there is a last name back. Okay, so for that we have to do the delete functionality. So we will just inspect that element. That means what we have did here, here we just printed. Okay, so here we will use the comparison function. Okay, if the expected and actual text get match, then click on that particular element. Suppose this back, and the element which we got means in this last name we'll get the back. Okay, so if it is getting matched with the expected, then do the click function. Okay, click function on delete or edit. Okay, likewise we can do the functionality here. We can write here. Okay, so how we can write, just like here we'll write if, okay, if we can say name last name dot equals. Okay, last name dot equals, you can see we will pass the string. Okay, so it is a back. Okay, if it is getting matched, then we will write the click functionality. Okay, click functionality for this delete button, which will be coming in this way. So here we can say, and just yes. Okay, so likewise we will write the XPath. Okay, so it should be the dynamic one, and we have to click on the delete functionality. So likewise we will write the code for this click functionality. Okay, for here suppose there is a Smith one. Okay, so we have to compare for the Smith. We can compare that also. Okay, also we can get all the data from the first name. Suppose we have to get only the first name and the email ID, so we can write accordingly. So first name and last name we can get. Okay, yes. So this is about how we are getting the data from the web table. Understood?